Okay, Bhaichung, tell me, why Darjeeling? Why not your home state of Sikkim to contest the elections?
See, I think for me, yes, TMC has been quite strong in the hills in Darjeeling, and I think Sikkim, we've just started, TMC just started a few months back. Obviously, TMC, we're looking at growing up in Sikkim as well. But for me, I think we don't see difference between Darjeeling and Sikkim. 50 to 60% of families in Sikkim or Darjeeling have relatives back either in Sikkim and Darjeeling, and or friends and families. So I think we're as one, though we are different state and which will always remain a different state. I think I'll be the first person to say Sikkim and Darjeeling should merge. I think that will never happen. Sikkim will stay as Sikkim as an independent state and Darjeeling as part of Bengal. So I think the relationship of being from the hills is always there, and there are family and friends. So for me, being in Sikkim or Darjeeling does not make a big difference, because I'm going to speak for the hills and I'm going to speak for the sports.
Okay, why Darjeeling you've answered. Why the Trinamool Congress?
See, I think for me, one of the biggest reasons for joining TMC is also the leadership what we have in Madam Mamata Banerjee. I think for me, she is the biggest inspirational story in Indian politics as well as women empowerment. If you look at last 30-35 years, single-handedly she's changed the entire TMC from where it was to where it is today. And I think the struggle, single-handedly, she's brought it to where it is. And she's entirely changed the political scenario of India, just not in Bengal, but India as well. And despite all that, living in such honest, simple life is what really inspires, just not me, but many people all across India.
Okay, now that you're talking about specific issues pertaining to Darjeeling, I've seen you score goals after goals on the football pitch. Now on the political pitch, what are the goals that you're looking to achieve?
Yes, I think in terms of the party and all, we have our specific plans in terms of development. But my personal thing as well, for me, I want to work, having played football for the last 20 years, I played football sheer through hard work, sincerity and honesty. And that's guarantee what I can give. I can't promise everybody what I am going to give, because this is completely new thing to me. But I can at least assure people that when I've got into politics, they can get assured that it's going to be honesty and transparency, and with sincerity the work is going to be done. So that is one thing I can assure people, that my work is going to be on complete honesty and transparency.
Okay, Bhaichung, when we talk about Darjeeling, the constitution, we have to talk about BJP's Jaswant Singh, the incumbent right now. What makes you believe that you, a political novice, can take on a political heavyweight like him?
I think I'm going to be a little better than him. We had Jaswant Singh last MP from Darjeeling, so I think compared to him and looking at me, I think I'm much more closer, and I'm part of the hills. I'm a person, I'm born up in hills, whether it's Darjeeling or Sikkim. So if you compare that, I think I'm much more closer, and I'm already a person from the hills. So I don't think it'll be fair to compare with Jaswant Singh in terms of where I come from.
All right, listening to that answer, you are ready as far as the politics is concerned. And finally, this is something all football fans would want to know. You may have retired, but you're still closely associated with the game. You have your soccer schools, you are part of the All India Football Federation. So will that association continue, or will politics take most of your time?
Absolutely. I think one biggest thing would be if I can win and come into the center. I would want to make sure that our party also supports sports in a bigger way. And football is something which we've been lacking. We don't have much voice in the parliament. And Under-17 World Cup is here in 2017. We want to make that a grand success with the help of a government. And I would be working, I've always been working with grassroots level with Bhaichung Bhutia football schools. I have United Sikkim Football Club, which represents hills. And hills, when I say not just Sikkim, but entire Darjeeling, Kalimpong. We've had under-14 teams, we've had age tournaments, we've had matches. So for me, I think having a team from the hills, I didn't want to only focus on Sikkim, but entire hills get that opportunity as a team, a professional team, and players, talented players get that, and which we've done that. So in terms of after getting into politics, I think football is still going to be my love and first priority to make sure that the sport grows here in India.
All right, Bhaichung Bhutia, thanks so much for talking to NDTV. Now here's something people may not know about Bhaichung. The two most commonly spoken language in Darjeeling are Bengali and Nepali, and Bhaichung is well versed in both those languages. May just help him connect with the people there. Thanks so much for talking to us, Bhaichung Bhutia.